Current Chair, current Colin Hitchman, host Councillor, Comrade Jerome Bacchus, and the other councillors who are here visiting, councillors from Eastern Westmoreland, and of course, our Prime Minister in waiting. And it is not long from now before the time would have come for us to go to King's House for the swearing-in ceremony for Mark Jefferson Golden as the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Comrade Dwayne Vaz, whether it is 2 minutes or more or less, it is certainly better than using a stool to beat a woman. And so, I want to welcome Comrade Dwayne Vaz, who I know will be taking back the reins in Central Westmoreland. Victor, it's good to see you as well, my brother. Comrades all, greetings. Recently, I was listening to something and I heard the Minister of Constitutional Affairs. And she said that the PNP is not supposed to lead the country because of the Constitution reform thing. And when I heard it, I said to myself, what a set of people, you dry. Because it is the same Marlene Malawu Fort that has given the most bad advice to the Prime Minister that has caused him to lose court case after court case after court case. How could she be the one to turn around now talking about Constitution? Don't make no sense. But it is a typical behavior of the labor rights. They will do something and then speak like they have done nothing or that they have done the total opposite. I can't understand when I hear them, for example, come out and say they have fixed the most roads, because I wondering if them never seen on the roads them in a Westmoreland for fix. The time that it would take you to travel, to do your business and go about what you're doing, has been increased significantly based on the condition of the roads. And so, I am not into this campaign with the labor rights where them just tell one bag of lie and talk foolishness, you know. Because you cannot be in government for 10 years and then come at the end of the day to say we are going to choose the people now. Then who were you choosing all along? It reminds me of when we were at school, Victor. And when your exam done and you come out, you have one student who suddenly remember all of the answer them, but they never write none down on the paper when the exam are gone. But it's when the exam done that them can tell you about all of what gone. If you have not chosen the people in 10 years, you can't come now to talk about you're going to choose the people. The People's National Party under the leadership of Mark Jefferson Golden will choose the people from day one. From day one, you will be the priority. We are not seeking to govern because we want to enrich ourselves. We are seeking to govern so we can address the issues that are facing the people. What are the issues that are facing the people? If you go around and look, you will see them. You don't need to be no scholar. From your walk around and look, you will see the issues that are affecting the people. And I agree with Comrade Dwayne Vaz that Westmoreland has been faithful to the People's National Party. And time come now for the People's National Party to be faithful to the people of Westmoreland. Normally sun rise in the east, but when it comes to PNP and the rising sun, the sun rise in the west, because it's where the west go that the rest will go. And so we won't be able to do everything, but I can tell you this, that we will make fixing some of these roads an absolute priority. We will ensure that more communities can have potable water, running water in your community, in your pipes coming to your homes. We will ensure that people can live in dignity with a good roof above their head. And there are some proposals that we've made. I'm sure the leader will speak to some of them. But housing has always been the domain of the People's National Party. Housing has always been something that the PNP focuses on. And in just moving around Jamaica, not specific to any one parish, in just moving Jamaica, we have too many persons that are in need of proper accommodation and currently don't have it. And it is the reason why we are happy to put forward things like rent to own. Because when you have communities where you have a lot of farmers, you have a lot of barber, hairdresser, taxi men and women, people that sell in the market that don't have a pay stub, we realize that they can't get a loan from the National Housing Trust. They don't have the pay stub to go down there. And we have developed an idea so that we can create a mechanism where you will be able to see the house, identify the house, and once you can move in and pay the rent and check, yes. Once you're able to move in and you're able to pay the rent, then you will be able, after a period of time, to convert that rent to mortgage and move from being a tenant to being the owner of that home under the next PNP government. It is important that we give special attention to a group of persons that have been neglected for too long. Our farmers have been neglected for too long. And one of the main things that we need to start out with is just to change the perception around farming and agriculture. Because they tricked us into believing that is when you go to school and you not do well, you go to farming. That is not so. Farming is a legitimate career path for you to pursue, and we want our farmers to be rich and make money. And in keeping with this, we have made a proposal for an agricultural development fund. Do you realize that tourism have the tourism enhancement fund that is building out the tourism program? Health as the National Health Fund that is repairing health center, building hospital. Technology as the Universal Service Fund that is putting up Wi-Fi and all of those things across the country. But agriculture does not have a dedicated fund to help the farmers. Under the next PNP government, we are going to put in place the Agricultural Development Fund so we can help our farmers in a real way. Yes, thank you, Comrade Leader. Every single one of those funds that I mentioned, whether it's NHF, TEF, or Universal Service Fund, every single one of them was started by the People's National Party. What is it that we're going to do with this fund? We are going to do several things for agriculture. The first thing is that we need to give proper access to land to our farmers. The government is the largest owner of lands. Yet still we have lands that are idle, and we have farmers who need land to go and produce. We are going to look at the inventory of all of the arable lands in the country, and we are going to make plots available to the farmers to put it under production. If after 5 years you are ramp with it, we're going to take it and give somebody who mean business so they can go out there and produce and feed this nation. We realize that some of these people don't want to work on farms now, you know. And so labor is difficult to come by. It's hard to do the land preparation because you don't have those things. And we want to move our people forward too. We don't want people come up and say grandfather and father do something and them have to come with pickaxe and machete only. There may be some part of it that is necessary. But we want to ensure that in areas where we have heavy production, that we put the necessary equipment in place to help to prepare the land. So land preparation will be one of the key things that we will help with under the Agricultural Development Fund. The PC Bank, that doesn't currently have anything to help anybody. We are going to put a percentage of the funds from the Agricultural Development Fund to the PC Bank so that the average farmer in Darliston can go to the PC Bank and get a loan to go out there and do their production. When we ask you to upgrade to newer technology, if you have a piece of land like this playfield here around here, we want to see some of our people getting greenhouses and getting hydroponic systems in place so that we can increase our production, become more productive, and make more money. This notion that the PNP is not for people to make money is a lie from the bottom of the pit of hell. The People's National Party is going to ensure that the average farmer in Jamaica can make money and take care of their family. And the gentleman right here that we refer to as Comrade Leader is the person that went to the parliament and decriminalize the use of marijuana. So when some of them are size up themselves, ask them what have they done for the people of Jamaica. Them take young people and throw them in a truck and lock them up on a SOE. But Mark Golden ensure that him decriminalize marijuana so they don't get any criminal record. Yeah, you see the case I try right in a circuit down at Westmoreland you know, with Mario Dean. And look at Spliff carry Mario Dean go to prison. And him never come back out of it. No more of that because of the policies put forward by Mark Jefferson Golden. And it can't be right. As a farmer, you know, Victor, it can't be right. That when them did a lock up people and I give them how much years of prison for marijuana, that now that the thing can plant legally, that those people don't get a chance to make some money from it. It can't be that are the same people who did a lock up people over marijuana now are plant it legally and are making money. And the people that were being locked up still don't get an opportunity. Under the next PNP government, we are going to give some of the average people in Jamaica the opportunity to earn from marijuana production. Big up all of the herbalists, them. Big up all the herbalists. Yeah, herbalists. Big up all the herbalists. Hey, I true me can't sing it, okay? If I couldn't sing, but I say, finally, Natty Dread can smoke in a peace. Sloops. Man from Belmont. The great Peter Tosh out of Eastern Westmoreland. Hail the man. But the next thing, comrades, when you're out there doing your farming, you hear the minister come on TV and him talk about how much billions they must spend to put irrigation in place. The irrigation that they're putting in place has not benefited anybody in Westmoreland. Because they're talking about Essex Valley and Parnassus up in Clarendon. It has not benefited anybody in Westmoreland or down in Region 6. Because they are stuck in just doing one set of things. What about giving access to the farmers so on the land that they're farming, they can dig a pond and give them pond liners and then give them the irrigation pump so that they can go ahead and irrigate their farms? What about micro dams that Michael Manley of blessed memory, who was obviously a thinker way before his time, used to put forward the idea of micro dams so that we can put irrigation on farms. Even a simple rainwater harvesting system, but we must do something to ensure that farmers can have proper irrigation on their farms. And when we get to storage, people lose 30% of what them produce. 30%. I mean, if you get 100 pounds, 30 pounds out of it, you're going to lose it. If you get 1,000 pounds, 300 out, you lose it. What we call post-harvest loss. After you go through all of that, all the 2 foot push them, you escape and you're done. You still lose 30% of it because we do not have storage in place. Now it's obvious that it makes sense to look at the country and do an inventory as to where to build out some storage facilities. But in the interim, why can't we put a 40-foot solarized container in some critical locations to ensure that when we drop one right in the Darliston here, so, or drop 2 of them, when you have your produce and you can't get it sold, you can get somewhere to come and store it until the price go back up so you can sell it and earn to take care of yourself and your family. We are going to give real opportunities to the people of Eastern Westmoreland, and Jamaica. So comrades, when we are going into this campaign, we're not just saying that labor rights are wicked and you have to vote them out. That is true. We will not argue against that. That is true. But it's not only because of that why we are getting rid of them. We are going to get rid of them because we want a prime minister that we can be proud of. We want a prime minister that we picnic them can look upon and emulate and idolize and say, I want to be like him. Because if my son ever come in at my yard and tell me say I want to be like Andrew unless me have to draw something like this, me no know how me and him are going to work it out. How can you, as an individual, have 28 bank account with $400 million per street, and when we ask which goods or service you provide, we can't hear? What is the business that the Prime Minister have? Which goods or service him provide? We don't know. So we no bad mind nobody for them things. But if you come in a politics broke, and in a few years you have $400 million, share the secret with the rest of the people so them can go make some money too. So the bad mind with bad mind. We are asking the Prime Minister to share the secret. We want to know what going on. We want to know what going on. So comrades, in the campaign, you're going to hear them say a lot of things. You're going to hear them attacking the leader. And we are going to attack them back. And I don't want you to feel like so we're not attack them back. Every time them step to it, we are step back to them. Every single time. This is not Michelle Obama. When they go low, I go a little lower. But anyways, we're not going to allow them for just running. But I want to say this to you. When them come and attack the comrade leader, that don't change the price of rice, you know. When they come and attack the comrade leader, it don't make your picnic and go to college easier. When they come and attack the comrade leader, it don't make we get road for drive pan for go about with business. When they come and attack the comrade leader, it don't make bed go down a Sav hospital so we can stop sleep on floor when people get admitted. When them come and attack the comrade leader, it does not allow us to live safe in our communities. When them come and them attack the leader, it don't mean that farmers have access to market. So we are not into that with them. We're going to have the discussion about how to uplift the people of the country. But we're going to be like Brother Nehemiah. We are building with one hand, and we have the sword in the next hand for chop where anybody will come with them foolishness. A Bible me are talking now, I don't want to think me violent. Brother Nehemiah, you build with one hand, but you have to keep off the naysayers with the other hand. So, I want to end by saying this. I came, that would be fittingly appropriate, you know, but I want to end by saying this. I came here about a year and a half ago now. About a year and a half ago. And I want to express my gratitude and my thanks to the divisional leaders, Comrade Delancey, Comrade Amakard Brown, Comrade Jackson, and of course, our host counselor, Comrade Bacchus. I want to express my gratitude to them and to you, the workers and warriors, for how you have embraced me and embraced what we are about. I guarantee you that when you make your X for Campbell, the future will be better than today, because we are going to do everything humanly possible. We are going to do everything humanly possible to bring development to this area. That police station that is over there, that you almost have fall through the floor, we need to get a new police station in Darliston. Comrades, make welcome the Vice President of the party, the candidate from Western Westmoreland, Comrade Ian Hill. The argument about the fire station is a real one. It's a real one. I mean, I say, Comrade Delancey have that in him. He have it in sharp focus. But certainly, we are going to bring development to this constituency. This is not a constituency that's supposed to have an MP sitting on the backbench that only say present when them name call a parliament. We are bringing back real representation to the people of Eastern Westmoreland. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. God bless you.